rested. Maybe I start. Let's just say we will start with the gilded deck. And the piece is a bit rusted. Just a little bit. This weekend has been blessed and it has been blessed. I know I have. But like more than a good rest. I did sense that I had to transmit like a lot of I'm returning to sense a lot of negative projections. I see that the workers of iniquity are trying to project what they're experiencing. But it's by their own hand, so I don't see why they're trying to project it onto my collective now. And they're just going, because they're getting back what you put out. So if you put out rotten energy, you're going to get rotten energy back. If you put out good energy, you will receive good energy back. That's how that goes. Hold on. Let's see what the creator has to say today. As for to emphasize accurate messages for my what is going on collectively, currently, and chronically. Often the micro report can block in the terms of saying that injection to life. Something extended. Yeah. Somebody had some type of altar pit there. So regarding some work that properly, I think, a very corrupt individual. He's very fake, puts on a facade. I would say they make out like they're off the light, and they clearly ain't. So when you look at the fruits that they bear, to tell you, so maybe the works of this individual is either being questioned or it's being exposed. Which clearly is causing some type of conflict amongst these malevolent individuals. Okay. So there's a lot of gossip, fights breaking out. It's like someone's trying to. Yeah, who these people are? They're bored of listening to the same old bullshit. It's like same shit, different day. And whoever these people are, they're bored of listening. They're bored of hearing this BS, whatever they're flabbergasting about, or whatever narratives they're trying to push out. Let's just say that. Someone's bored of hearing it, bored of hearing the lies. I get lies with no proof. Whatever this is, it's a there's two. Whatever it is, this is a completion to whatever this is. So possibly they was trying to slander somebody or something, maybe harm someone's character, possibly. Um, so someone's about to receive some good news, or I get kind of like vindicated. Do you know what I say about gossip? The same person spreading any kind of gossip, that's who you need to look at. Because the fact that they're exerting all their energy to try to prove some type of narrative makes you think to myself, what have you got to hide? Do you understand? So clearly, in this Emperor and Reaver spreading this false narrative, they clearly are benefiting in some way, shape, or form. So clearly, that's demonic. So if you're benefiting off of lies and slander, that makes you demonic too. Just saying. We can agree to disagree. But facts is facts. Facts is facts. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones with something to hide. Yeah. Some type of slander over a Queen of Pentacles. Oh, so there was some type of slander over a Queen of Pentacles who is sharing their gifts or enlightening others with their gifts, basically. So that's kind of like just saying that they're on their path, basically. They're doing what they're supposed to do. So anybody that opposes that clearly has some type of ulterior motive, evidently. And that's clearly been seen. So someone's like either done some digging, figured something out, do you understand? And they're challenging all of this. Yeah. Possibly a King of Pentacles. Oh, so you got some fakers out here. So this is someone who's faking being an empress. I kind of get, do you know what I said? Doppelganger. You have some people like that don't like the fact of your ranking, who you are in the spirit. They feel very jealous, very envious. They feel as though it should be me. But the question is, did you do the work to warrant that position? No, clearly not. So clearly, so this is like it could be a couple, it could be someone that just teamed up with each other. But again, this is a bunch of scammers. Yeah. To try and claim the benefit of the rightful owners. So this could possibly be some type of identity theft. So whoever they was targeting is about to receive some type of happy news. Whether it's wanted or not, it is what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Probably going to receive some happy news about who these so-called hidden attackers are with their malicious agendas. Or a confirmation, because for a lot of you, I gather that you already know. You've already been given that information intuitively. But this is just going to be a confirmation. Somebody who thought they had strength and power over their target are beg to differ. I'm going to look on this page of cups. Get you some fancy. Can I get some on this page of cups? Oh. Now the Nine of Swords fell sideways on the Six of Cups. So this tells me whoever these people are didn't want their target to be happy. It's like, again, why do people hate to see others happy? It kind of baffles me as to, clearly, excuse me, misery loves company, but this is beyond misery loves company. I sense it's more to the point of you being happy undermines whatever they've been spreading. For a lot of you, you know exactly who these people are. You've been knowing. And I get that you've been speaking up and out about it, hence why they've been relentlessly trying to sabotage you. Isn't that a crime? Slander and defamation, isn't that a crime? The list is endless for these individuals. For the most part, you know who most of these players are, definitely. Again, because they came from your own family. Or should I say the family that you were born into? Doesn't actually make them family to you. Yeah, who didn't, for whatever reason, they didn't want you to accomplish anything. Quite sad. But in saying that, with all what they did, what did they accomplish? They accomplished karma, clearly. And they don't like that. So it's like they're trying to scapegoat someone into taking on their karma. So that tells me they've been out here, yeah. So something's been exposed about someone's betrayal, someone's backstabbing, someone being 10 of swords, whether they targeted. But the thing is like they're now having to sit with the energy of the 10 of swords, of whatever this betrayal is. I sense this a lot. That's what I have in sleepless nights about this fighting, arguing in fights, possibly even a physical fight. Because whoever they was targeting is now clearly being backed by the universe in their rightful place. So I sense that you have someone out here that was possibly impersonating somebody. Considering that they copy and mimic everything you do, but then they call the original fake. That doesn't make any sense. That's quite backwards. So clearly somebody's gone in, however which way they've done their own digging, or they've done their own investigation and unearthed the motherlode. Yeah. So these people are burdened with what's being exposed, with what's coming out. They clearly wanted to project it onto someone else. It's literally like they wanted someone else to take the blame or receive the karma for their actions. Yeah, I told you they're scrapping over this. Confirmation with the sirens. But again, this is in the reverse, so this is like some type of love proposal. Maybe it either was rejected or there was some type of lie around some type of contract that's being exposed. So someone obviously lied as to why something didn't work out or why someone else separated themselves and chose to turn their back and go a different way. I get a lot of ego. Yeah. A lot of ego energy out here. Yeah. So whatever they tried obviously didn't work because fear source is on the bottom. See if it comes up. So maybe they wanted someone heartbroken. Some type type of rejection that didn't actually work. Oh, damn. I also see that so they were trying to spread some type of confusion or blind people to the truth. Maybe that's where enough or the divine has obliterated it. So anybody that was under any type of illusion has had like the raw truth just kind of like thrown in their face kind of thing. Some of them is a bit too much. A bit too much to handle, is what I see. So it's got this people feeling disappointed at the fact that maybe no one's believing their lies, or someone actually went and did some digging and uncovered some truths. Probably about some type of attack where these individuals gained something by attacking or lying on somebody else. And they shared whatever this was, it was shared amongst a group of individuals. So they've been trying to keep this hidden. And it's coming out. Everything done in the dark comes to light. So whatever this was, it's probably money, assets that didn't go to the rightful owner. Or someone took it upon themselves to steal this. So whoever worked together with this group to organize this crime, they obviously split the proceeds. Yeah, I told you. These are people that took a contract with the devil. Yeah, over a failed love situation. Or I get unrequited love. So that just kind of tells me that whatever this relationship was, it was never genuine in the first place. It was built on faulty grounds, on a faulty foundation. So that gives me like you get some people that pretend to be something they're not. Very narcissistic. That is kind of like a demonic energy in it. So you get some people that will study you from a distance before they present themselves to you, but they present themselves in the way as though you're everything that they dreamed of, or they're everything that you dreamed of, basically. And it's all a lie. So they couldn't keep the mask up for too long. Some of you have a gift where, how can I say, you kind of mirror people's whatever it is they're trying to hide. Just you being in their vicinity or near them, it kind of brings it out in them. So you kind of pick up on what people are trying to hide. Is what I'm getting. This is why they went about attacking you the way they did. Ooh, ooh. So I sense that someone took some type of contract with someone that was not a high priestess. So a high priestess in the verse, that's a straight Jezebel. It was clearly had some type of demonic attachment to them. So they may have portrayed themselves as, I am these 10 of cups, I am this, I am that. So this is like a false organization, corrupted organization. It possibly is whatever it is that they've gained from these actions. There's no love there. There's no happy home. There's no contentment or like family life. It's not flowing the way it's supposed to. It's not going to if it's not in alignment. Do you know what I mean? Queen of Cups on the bottom. What else to it? What about this hypothesis in the universe? Who's clearly demonic? So they probably tried to impersonate someone that was in the upright for a Nine of Pentacles. So someone that was pretending to have some type of financial success, stability. Someone that was emotionally immature. Again, I would say a well-versed actor or actress. So whoever this individual is, they've been laid to rest. So whatever they was doing has been exposed. Or whatever they was hiding has been exposed. So whoever these people are, they can no longer hide the fact of whatever karma is that they're receiving, is what I can say. And that speaks for itself when you think about it. Let me get something from this one and see. What can we add to this menagerie? Somebody was successful in the past with doing this to other people. Again, the death to the Three of Cups. Yeah, they're not happy about this ending. There's an ending to something that whoever's involved is not happy with. What is it a death to, Spirit? What is it a death to and who is it involved? Who are all the key players involved in this death to a situation? What is involved in this death? Somebody who thought they had strength, who obviously thought they was powerful. That's mad. 4 major arcanas back to back. Damn. So I get it. Whatever attacks these people was doing under the moon cycle had the adverse effect in the sense of whoever was trying to impersonate this star, they kind of like just shined the light on who the original was compared to the impersonator or the doppelganger. So the real star was the one who had the real strength. So clearly that just tells me somebody may have tried to destiny swap with the star energy. It wasn't in alignment, so that's why it didn't work. And it's literally like they're left in some type of suspenseful energy in a sense of, I don't know if they're trapped in purgatory or whatever you call it. They're trapped in something, whatever it is that they did. And it's been seen. So whatever it is they were trying to hide, the more they did it, is like the more they was being exposed. I sense that it kind of came to a point where it just all came out. So that's the time they're trying to stop somebody with a forward movement, someone's life possibly. Yeah, the world is in the upright. So whatever it is they were trying to keep hidden was clearly exposed by the universe. So that tells me these people was clearly doing some type of malevolent actions under the moon cycle, or they were using the moon cycles like the full moon energy of the full moon to either cast illusions or do some type of rituals to try and swap out some type of energy. Not realizing when you come up against someone who is protected, that's not going to work. The reason why these people cannot possess the energy of the star is purely because number one, they're not in alignment. Number two, they're unhealed. But they wanted the status without the work, is what I will say. See that magic? They were using some type of malevolent magic to do this. Dark magic, forbidden magic. That will work. What else can you tell me about this? I think this in the reverse. I told you again, devil's come out again. So that's just a confirmation. Whoever this person is literally demonic. That for whatever reason they was trying to keep people or somebody in a Five of Pentacles in like a struggling situation. Deliberately as well. Which is now all come to a head. Page of Cups on the bottom. So whilst the targeted individuals receiving some type of happy news, that means that whoever's involved in this organized crime syndicate is being exposed. So they probably thinking, oh, he's still everything doing. Okay, see, this Hierophant's in the upright, so that tells me when you target people that's in alignment, we already have a covenant with the Creator. So no matter what you try, it's never going to work. But excuse me, the masks are off. The veil has been obliterated. Told you. The truth has been exposed. So whoever this star energy is does have the authority of the Hierophant, which is the sword of truth. You can also resonate that with the helping hand of the Most High, or the Most High is appointed or given this individual authority to speak and to expose hidden agendas and deceit. More than nothing. Yeah. Five of Cups in the reverse. So clearly these people are feeling disappointment for everything they've done. Didn't transpire the way they wanted it to. So that's like saying it kind of backfired. Yeah, it kind of backfired. So this is in the upright, so that's a good thing. So that tells me the authorities could possibly be involved or be made aware of for whatever reason. It could be, I don't know if it's this fight or if there was some type of investigation that's been had. So whatever it is, it's been uncovered. Some of you might say they've uncovered like the motherlode or organization that specifically, this is their business, this is what they do. You could say, yeah. So what is it that's been exposed? Who's being exposed? Yeah. So this is regarding the temperance energy. So I get Earth Angel. May the real earth angels please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. With the real earth angels, please stand up. Male or female? We know who we are. So I'm getting someone trying to impersonate this individual. So literally like they just swap roles. So they would say, oh, if they know that they took like a demonic contract and had hidden agendas and was doing some type of deceitful shit, they try to portray like the person in the upright is that person and then trying to project that energy onto that person to make people view them in that way. But like I said, the same one spreading the words is the same people you need to be looking at. These people are always hellbound. And they're the ones that are in devil energy. So this one fell backwards. So yeah, they want someone stuck or they try to trap somebody in something. Do you know what I sense? I sense for all the crime they was committing, they had a plan to place it on somebody else or plant some type of evidence on someone else to evade their own judgment. But whoever this was, this is obviously why they tried to come up with this fake love offer. Energetically, they did it in the physical because that's how cowardly they are because they know what the result would have been to that. So for I know, let's do it energetically. Do you understand? So that tells me they were trying to lure somebody into a false sense of security. Manipulation, some type of manipulation, which didn't work. And they're pissed that it didn't work. Yeah, see that. They wanted somebody's new beginning. Oh, so they wanted the Hierophant, the true Earth Angel, Temperance energy, to abandon their new beginning. That doesn't make any sense. So they was doing all this bullying, cyberbullying, spar work to get somebody to abandon their destiny. Collectively, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. Yeah, so if I was always on the bottom, so that tells me that that's been uncovered. The true motive has been exposed, basically. And because this temperance energy is still balanced, that's why it didn't work. So that explains why they tried to, yeah. Either didn't want this person to have new love, or this involves some type of love contract. Maybe they didn't want people to give this child, this individual love. So this is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So this is a very bitter individual. So this is like multiple people. You may as well say like an organization on its own. That all came together for one common denominator, which was this temperance energy. I don't know if the devil said, oh, I'll pay the highest bid if they can take down this earth angel. Maybe if you sacrifice someone normal, it's only like a little bit of abundance. But then if you sacrifice a divine earth angel, do you understand? It's like, oh, you'll get some type of level up or some type of success. And they went for it. They took the bait. So whatever trap they set, collective, they fell in it themselves. Definitely fell in it themselves. That's madness. So by trying to have somebody at an imbalance with spell work is the tactics that they use. So you can have someone coming in with a true love offer, but again, you can never take it at face value, is what I have to say. So these people that was blocking your finances, they wanted you breadcrumb. They wanted you like scrambling. They wanted you not to be able to look after yourself. I don't know, pay your bills. They just didn't want you to get along in life at all. They wanted you struggling. That's what I will say. Definitely wanted you struggling. Knowing full well that you're always a 10 of energy on your own. But they didn't want you to know that. Again, they use magic to do so. And also backfiring now because, like I said, justice is the. Oh my days. This is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Yeah, so whatever these people did before, yeah, whatever they gained from what they was doing before, they wanted to keep hold of it. So in order to keep hold of it, they had to take on extra contracts to keep their position or even go up any further, is what I'm getting. So they must have renewed some type of contract or added more to it, or so they wanted more. And now everything's changing for them. They don't want to go for these changes. Whatever these changes are, they don't want to go for it. They're fighting not to go through these changes, but it's inevitable. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. Again, told you. So, because these people are going through whatever kind of changes that they're trying to avoid. This one I've got on all grey today. I got on grey t-shirt, grey tracksuit, grey bathrobe, and grey fur boots. Or slippers. First slippers that are really nice. So yeah, what I can sense is this is what they're fighting over. Because they have to either whatever's being stripped from them or they have to give things up, possibly even lose finances, stability. That could be like material items, car, house, everything. And they're trying to hold on to whatever they have. So they wasn't able to secure whatever Ace of Cups is they're trying to possibly steal from somebody else. What else about this diabolical actions? Yeah, so someone's receiving bad news. So whatever they did this last time to secure some type of wealth has failed. Because it was their intentions behind it and what they did. So I'm sensing that it's just been a lot of lies. A lot of lies and fraud. So they were trying to stop someone from completing some type of contract. So whatever contract you have with the divine, everybody's is different in it. And obviously there's levels you've got to go to in order for your whatever blessings to be received upon you. So these people are trying to stop you from even completing your tasks to have your blessings unlocked for you. But you did, you still did. But everybody's going to be different, but that's what I'm sensing strongly. This is why they strategically put together this triangulated attack to it's trying to corner you into the trap that they set for you. And they failed. Confirm this completion. Oh. So they didn't want you to gain any kind of success or notoriety because they knew once you reach a certain level, you was going to have an individual come towards you basically. But you had to pass something before you can actually interact with this individual. And these people have been trying to stop it. Because they know once you come into contact with this individual, if you haven't already, by the way, that it's game over. Do you understand? Because obviously, although you're powerful on your own, once you come into contact with whoever this individual is, then there's nothing they can do. It's a wrap for these people because they know what they did in the background. So once you come into contact with this individual, everything they did is already being exposed, but they will receive their judgment clearly. So I'm getting they're trying to evade that happening for why they've been acting the way they've been acting. But they still go through karma, so it doesn't really matter. This is why people want to come back into your life collector. I said that already. They're trying to evade the wrath of God. So they're thinking that if they try and come in and kind of like befriend you, be nice to you, creep around you, that you will block them from receiving karma. So be mindful about people trying to reconnect with you out the blue, even strangers, and getting people you know and people you may not know. But the Quran is saying you will know who they are by the fruits they bear. You should know what that means. But yeah, the Knight of Swords is out here too. So this is about someone's either trying to come in swiftly, or this is about some type of quick action that they took against you for malevolent reasons that backfired on them, and now they know it's just a matter of time, basically. Five of Wands. This is what this again conflict again. This is what they're fighting about. So I sense that maybe someone wants to come in and tell you some information first to try and save their own ass, hoping that you might, I don't know, shield them from karma, or I don't know, work with them or forgive them in some way, shape, or form. But it is what it is. You really forgave these people, but there would be no reconnecting. No. Whatever swift action they took, that's their business. Point blank. Period. Yeah. Whatever it is overwhelming these people. Okay, they know time's ticking. So whatever action they took is possibly coming back to them. And they kind of, do you know what I said? It's like they know the worst is yet to come. And this is something that they can't really shield themselves from. I also sense that for a lot of you, they were trying to force somebody's will. That doesn't work. Once them cords is cut, them cords is cut. So whatever manipulation you've been sending out is going right back to you. And I get it's making you feel worse than what you already do. It is what it is. Ain't no sympathy over y'all. Yeah, whatever it is. This could be a literal, actual death. Like someone could be sick. But I'm getting that they're not. It's because they're sick from whatever sport they've been doing. Yeah. They're not happy about this at all. But in saying that, they don't want you to be happy either. Sirens against this confirmation. Literally. So that just makes me think to myself, whatever it is that they did, they were about to be arrested for it. So then, no, once they get arrested, they're not coming out, basically. So they're either trying to avoid this or they're hiding from it. Trying to find a way to get themselves out of this. It's like they're in a stage where every man for themselves, every man or woman for themselves, should I say. Madness. So, yeah, they're not stable. They're very unstable. Possibly even lashing out, but conflict came out here twice. That tells me that people could be fighting. Like, not verbally fighting, I mean like physical. Yeah, I told you, it's judgment. They have to go through this judgment. There's no saving people from this judgment. Again, this is why I say you've got to be mindful of who you even let back around you. Can you just confirm this energy, spirit? Can I get some actual confirmations on exactly what this is? and exactly who it is, what it is, and who it is. Please and thank you. Spirit, can I get some confirmations on who this is? What is it surrounding? And who is it surrounding? What is this about, Spirit? Oh, shit. Yeah, they're expecting this. Ooh, 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 ooh. So, it's like they're attacking somebody because they're in bad health. So maybe they lied and said someone else was in bad health, but they're actually the ones that's in some type of bad health, whether that be some type of chronic illness or maybe some type of disease, STD, spiritual sickness. Spiritual sickness and physical sickness is two different things. Let me just say that. So there's certain people being sick, so they want to take someone out of there, probably because they can heal them, maybe. Someone has healing energy. Someone has a gift of healing. And these people want it. What else do you need to know about this energy, Spirit? What does my collective need to know about this energy? What does my collective need to know about this energy? Ooh. How that card fell on bad health. Yes, so someone's had a message of concern, possibly about their health. Maybe it's not going to get better. Maybe it's something they can't get rid of. Woo! Okay. So it is regarding the gift. This could be an actual gift or somebody that is a gift. Basically, maybe they have a very gifted energy. And then we've got a house here with a main male. So maybe someone might have either taken a property, claimed someone else's property, living in someone else's property. And this is someone of age, not that old, not grey, so I don't know, between 40s and mid 50s, maybe, possibly even early 60s. So they're expecting some type of bad news, or they're expecting Anthony to go to jail. But I'll find this name now, so why did you get a message of concern? There's a man and woman on this card, so it could either be a couple or like a group organization. Or there's a group of individuals that come together. What is this about, Spirit? Oh, shoot. These two fell on the house. Oh. So, these people worked hard to steal whatever it is that they stole. To steal some, either they stole this sudden wealth or they've been trying to steal this sudden wealth from someone who is actually of high honor. So, clearly, these people are not of high honor. So, they were trying to do this in secrecy. Possibly by claiming that someone else has bad health, when really these are the people that have bad health. So I'm getting, that's what I'm saying, some type of falsified, fraudulent paperwork to say that this individual is in some type of bad health, which is clearly a lie. And maybe that's what they've had a message of concern that they wasn't able to prove whatever they were trying to prove. Yeah, so now they're about to go into poverty. Damn. Again. Yeah. Woo! Because they're thieves. So some thieves are being exposed. Rightfully so. Yeah, and the pathway is blocked. Who are these thieves, Please and thank you. Let me check the who these thieves are. Who are these thieves? A mature woman. Who are these thieves, Spirit? Please and thank Who are these thieves? Oh. So you got main male, main female, mature woman. So maybe it's this mature woman that is the orchestrator of it all. Yeah. You probably hired or bribed these two individuals to do the dirty work. And we notice these two both have on like the same kind of outfit, yeah? So they've received a message of concern. Damn. What did this main female do? Let's mature woman do, Spirit. Thank you. What did she do? We got thief on it. Oh, so this main female orchestrated this thief to steal whatever sudden wealth or gift from a person with high honor. And plus, Tory neighbor says that they worked hard to do this. They put a lot of work to facilitate this. Damn, this is what they're in despair about. Damn. I told you they literally made this like their job. This was their job title basically. Now these could be family members, doesn't have to be. It could be parental figures, but definitely family. Definitely family. So what's the outcome, Spirit? What is the outcome for these individuals? Please and thank you. Can my collective know what is the outcome for these individuals? Spirit, please and thank you. What is the outcome? Maybe they took a message or they blocked some type of message that's been exposed. Maybe they paid this thief to take this message, which has left them in despair. That's probably why they've been trying to take people out. Yeah, I told you. So some of you was left some type of great fortune since you was a child that you never received. So all along, these family members, it has to be family, because who else could have access to this? Do you understand? It has to be family. So they're the catalyst of it. They worked with others to steal this from you. Yeah, because you are the privileged lady. And I also see that they involved a lover. Yeah. Also, they worked for the community, which is now going to be in poverty also. So they dragged the community in to help them facilitate this. They may have got adjudication for this in the past, but what I do sense is adjudication has been given to you. So whatever court case was going on that you was kept out of for whatever reason. So I do say that stolen mail plays a big part in this. Either someone was forwarding them out or they was paying someone to withhold that letter from you, that information from you. Hoping that if you didn't show up to court, then it would go in their favor. It may have done in the past, but the fact of the lies they keep trying to tell, somebody at some point was going to look into it. And it took a whole community to involve, yeah. This could be about a death that they've been hiding from you, or this could be the fact that they were trying to put you in a coffin. Maybe they do have you dead on paper. Maybe they lied and said you was dead. Do you understand? But now they can't prove that you're dead. Do you understand? Or maybe this could be their judgment could be death because of what they tried to do to other people. And I'm sensing they've been doing this since childhood. Yeah, they even took a journey. So they may have took a journey to, I don't know, get products to help them with this rituals or spell work or possibly poisoning. Damn. Ooh, courthouse is out here again. or maybe they've been trying to take you out so that you cannot um, go to some type of court case. This is why they've been working tooth and nail to stop you from either receiving the information or turning up in court. Yeah, I told you, this is your family. Your own family's behind this. Disgusting. Yeah. So someone was being a false person. Either they impersonated you or they forged some type of signature, maybe even, I don't know, forged some documents. Whatever the case is, it's been exposed. So they're working all kinds of deceit to keep things hidden, to avoid them either going to jail or death, whichever way it is, or over some type of death. I'm sensing that they caused the death. But some of you took out family members for life insurance. Told you, look at that. So this tells me they probably put you in a fake marriage to take something that belonged to you. This is why they're stalking you. Because they know that there's only a matter of time before you uncover the truth or the truth is revealed to you. And it's what they've been trying to stop. But it was all fun and games when they was all celebrating, probably even rubbing it in your face. Oh, look what I've got, look what I got, not knowing that they was actually flossing and flaunting in your face money they stole from you with items. So of course they're going to use an ex-lover who took a bribe. So you deserve everything you get. Yeah. Yeah, I told you, you're going to jail. You are going to jail. Rightfully so. Bunch of thieves. And you've only got a rat as a friend, because that's what people are, you're rats. Yeah, they tried to stop your pathway and stop you from going on your own journey in life. So that just tells me these people are trying to take you out, period. That's why the coffin's here. And they were so sure and confident that this plot and plan was fail-proof. But they ran out other plans, clearly. Yeah. Now they're deep in thought. They know they effed up. And they also know there's no getting out of this. Because we know. Yeah. They're possibly concerned about what you know. That's neither here nor there. Yeah. Distant horizon. You've already overcome the worst, collective, so it is what it is. But this is what's to come. It could be in the distant horizons, could be currently going on now. Either way, there's no evading it for these people. And I sense it purely because finding your mail outside says a lot. So maybe you were supposed to receive some mail that you never actually received. So that's one of two things. Either someone in your area was paid to go and steal this document from you before it even entered your premises, or the postman delivering the mail was bribed into handing over whatever document you were supposed to receive. One of the two. Yeah, but it's coming out anyway. So change is coming for these so-called wealthy people who got wealthy off of your back. So he was literally like a cash cow. So that's like your own family's been extorting you. Your own family, collective. Disgraceful, yeah. They took a dirty offer. So you've got to think to yourself, for them to be so confident with what they was doing, they've done this before. So this ain't their first rodeo. So this is kind of like what they do. So you're about to come to the realization now, or you're about to get confirmation of you come from a very evil family that are very demonic. That they are a family of the family isn't a cultist in itself. Most of your family members are narcissistic. siblings too. Like I always say, in the behaviors learned. The difference is God created you from a different cloth from these individuals, and that's what we couldn't fathom. Some of them hated you for it. They hated you for that. But that's not your burden to carry. That's their insecurity, not yours. There's some confirmations there. What's the key? Yeah, I told you. They're the same ones trying to reconnect with you from fake accounts online. These are a bunch of groupies. So they engage in disgusting behaviors. Yeah, this is what they do with the money. Just party and take drugs. So maybe they were using things that you was posting to pretend like they're still in communication with you, which is a lie. So maybe that's being exposed. Yeah, their act is played out, collective. These are people that have some real bad habits, and they just want to continue to facilitate their bad habits, basically, but off of your back. Because you do know, like, when you spread gossip and slander, that is a form of spell work. It's called word witchery. This is either to stop you from traveling, or they travel to get some type of magic done. Probably both. Probably both, yeah. These are people that are hooked on your energy. And this is probably people that you've helped before. And because you no longer allow them to abuse you, they turn on you. At a price. Yeah, I told you. I guarantee someone impersonated you. Forgery, identity theft. That hate the fact that you're moving on. You just reflect and keep it moving, and they hate that. So with everything that they've done and has had no effect, that's what's really pissing them off. Yeah, can you continue to just dust it off and keep shit moving? You don't wallow in self-pity like these individuals. But their wallowing is what they cause for themselves. Do you understand? You had no hand in that. Some of you may be moving, or this could be these people being forced to move out of whatever accommodation that they acquired. Basically. Yeah, this is someone that abuses divination on you all day, every day. On the hour, every hour, paddocks and things. Yeah. They're just out there wasting time. And getting nothing out of it. They're stuck, and they're stuck in their own no changes. Limited. So that tells you what they can do. Told you. These people are involved in this dirty offer. So whatever family members enlisting these individuals, birds of a feather that flock together go down together. Yeah, they're being haunted by everything they did. Oh well. You made your bed, you can lie in it. What else for this confirmation? Oh shit. Yeah, these are bullies. They try to force their will upon you or force themselves into your energy. They've been trying that shit. Told you, this involves some type of ex. Probably someone that left you for dead, abused you, stole from you, and was cheating too with both sexes. So someone's in the closet. With all what they stole, collective, they're now a broke ass. They thought it was upgrading, but they downgraded to bin juice. Yeah, they possibly put you in some type of third party love triangle, which you walked away from. You wanted no parts of it. Yeah, they hate your happiness. Well, I hate you. I said this already. Same shit, different day. Now I bet you're trying to enlist new people. Maybe this is the energy you're exuding, or you're gonna come in, you're gonna encounter this individual. So someone's got their eye on you and are jealous too. These are people with no facts. We just hope that if they continue to spread gossip and lie, that it was like some people stick. That doesn't make any sense, but hey ho. Yeah. These people ain't shit, collective. They ain't shit and they're full of shit too. Family members or not. Yeah, this is people that was giving you fake smiles. So this is family members that pretending to like you, just for you to help and support them in some way, shape, or form. The minute they got what they wanted, they would discard you same way. Like they discard you like you was a stranger. But yet though, the minute they're getting karma is don't remember it's meant to be family first. Blood's thicker than water. No, it ain't. Blood does not make you family. The actions you took, that's what makes you family. And for that reason and that reason alone, you forfeited it. Period, point blank. You have a genuine offer. Come in. This is what they don't want you to take. Again, I told you. Some nasty ass person out there caught some type of disease and possibly tried to say it was you. Maybe even, maybe even, however which way they did it, made some type of fake document saying this in order to steal from you. And that's also being exposed. Yeah. These are people who are just wolves in sheep's clothing, but act out like, oh, I'm holier than thou. I love God. No, what God do you serve? The God of this realm or the God that created this part? Exactly. Yeah. They think by threatening you and trying to intimidate you that you're going to submit or back down. I don't think so. You don't scare the collective at all. They probably just have to put you in some type of fight with somebody. But I'm getting energetically because they're not brave enough to come to you face to face. They're not cardinal because they know you were stuck into. It is what it is. But energetically, of course they're going to try because they think they're gangster. Thank you, next. And they definitely ain't that. Again, your own family members. Yeah, see it there again. No facts. These are just barefaced liars. This is all they do is lie. It's like they lie for a living. For some of you, you had comic friends that was involved in this also. They're also being exposed. Whilst you continue to roll on your merry way, collective, blocking all bad energy, dodging all those bullets. They want to know how you're dodging these bullets. That's for you, that's for the collective to know, and for these karmics not to know. It is what it is. So I'm saying that they're trying to go out to people that they think you still associate with to try and get information. You come to find out, you don't associate with any of them. And that's what they're coming to the realization. They ain't got not one angle to come at you or to come near you. Do you understand? There's no crack in the works at all. You fortified collective. Just people that are running from their own karma. They're running from judgment. You can't outrun a tower. Again, see, that was on the bottom, it's come out now. This is someone that's going to jail for passing some type of STD. I'm sensing that they're deliberately infecting people on purpose. How dumb is that? You think people are not going to speak on who they slept with? Or you're just hoping that people are going to feel embarrassed and stay quiet? It doesn't work like that. Somebody that you've been messing around with is going to come forward and speak facts on who they slept with and who they gave it to. You may be getting this information, or this could be someone trying to get photo proof on you. It's saying caught in the act. So this is someone that's on camera doing certain things. That's going to be revealed. Yeah. Your glow up got them bent. That's when they're really angry. Because you glow up and you showed out and they don't like that. I told you they're running from their own karma. They're trying to outrun karma. Yeah, these are people that rejected you. But now all of a sudden now they want to be back in your life. I don't think so. Told you again. Same shit, different day. These are people that just do the same things over and over and over and over again and expect a different result. I ain't getting that. Cry now, laugh later. And essentially, these are the people that probably did have you in tears and they didn't care. But you're too busy winning, collective. I'm proud of you, boo. I'm proud of you. Yeah, you're about to hit the jackpot. That could be either having what was stolen from you returned to you, or you might bet on the lottery, you might win a competition, you might buy a scratch card and win a jackpot. Yeah, these are just drama starters. Habitual liars and drama starters. Like they just lie for a living, which is like ludicrous to me. Anything else for this energy? Continue to hustle, collective. Yeah, they're just mad they couldn't stop you. Some of them even out there trying to cock block you, trying to allow you to other people so that other people didn't approach you. And I realized that they was lying. Yeah. These are people that are delusional. Absolutely delusional. Yeah, they now have a bad reputation. These people are seeing their true colors. They're right, trying to dig dirt on my collective. There's no dirt to be found. The only dirt is in your back garden. Plenty of it, might I say. Plenty of it. The more you try and dig dirt on someone that's not doing any dirt, is the more dirt, is the more your dirt comes out. Do you understand? And by the time you turn around, everybody's standing up with banners. I can see a line of people stood up with banners of all the things you've done in big writing. Do you understand? At least it's going to give you heart failure. And we're just out there hustling, being the best person we can every day. These are people that was actually paying people money to lie and get information on you, or even to try and set you up, or having some type of compromising position. Because some of them even sent in false lovers to have sex with you, to infect you, and then go back and tell the whole group and get it on camera, so that then they can then shame you with it. And that fell too. Told you. You got someone that possibly put you in a fake marriage to obtain money, also. So it could be one of these things, it could be all of them. Do you understand? You know what you're going through in your situation. Or it's been made aware of to you. Yeah. This is what they do all day, every day. They creep and lurk on all your social media webs, on all your social media platforms. These are the people that are reporting everything you post deliberately, but yet do anything you do post, they're mimicking it. So this is what your doppelganger's up to. And are basically about to be caught out, male or female. Why you continue to just ignore the fuck out of these people? Because you don't care. These are people that acted like you were stalking them, and really, in fact, the same people that want to accuse someone of stalking, they're the ones doing the stalking. That's a classic narcissistic tactic. Classic narcissistic tactic. Even going as far as to make up fake text messages, making it look as though you're trying to communicate with them, which is a barefaced lie. Because if any authorities check your devices, they're going to see clearly you've never done that. This is why for a lot of my collective, you're smart in changing your information. Yeah, I told you, someone's been exposed as a thief. Now this is someone that stole from you also, even at X did. I'll tell you exactly what they did. They stole your documents, paperwork, and used those paperwork to falsify shit. Do you understand? And then present that to a court. Yeah. Who cares if they're crying now? It is what it is. You should have thought about that before you took the dirty deals you did. So those that was paid to ghost you and abuse you, and lie on you the way they did, you're reaping everything you sow, and you deserve it. Whilst we stay unbothered, we don't care. It is what it is, collective. This is people that have actually stolen your, probably just stole your content, class it off as theirs. Even trying to bring up some type of fake court hearing, trying to act like you're stealing their work. When in actual fact, they're the ones that's hacked and cloned your devices that are stealing your work and passing it off as their own. Do you understand? You're being exposed. Again, that is your actual, some of them is your actual siblings, your half siblings, your family members, with the exes too, and the ex's new supply. Yeah, who are too busy stalking you. Do you know stalking's a crime, right? They hate your spiritual ranking. They hate the fact that you've tapped in. They hate it. They was. I don't think they're doing that. No, they haven't got. They have not got. They have not got the assets to give money. For some of you, this is why some people want to reconnect with you to get your energy, so that they can pay for their illegitimate secret family. So they're probably married with somebody else, but yet they've got a family with somebody else outside of that marriage. Isn't that what do you call that? That's a crime, in it. That's an affair. So they're trying to keep their little secret mistress and the mistress's family quiet. This is someone that makes a facade of like, oh, this is a romantic love affair. It's not. It's one-sided. Sorry. These people, collective. You gotta laugh though, you know. You have to laugh. I can imagine they're probably making it like, oh, this person's a stalker, they're so into me. What, we're into being abused and essayed in our sleep and beaten in our sleep. How? So no. And again, so many people are old as shit and this is how they're behaving. And they expect you to respect them. No, boo-boo. I respect honor, and these people don't have an outside in their bones at all. They might fake it very well, but they never follow through with anything. That should tell you something. And the same people you're working with are the same people that are picking up now or realizing now that you played them too. So for the ones that are sick, I don't know what to tell you there. And it is what it is. But my collective will not be interceding in your buffoonery. That much I can state very clearly. You can keep those germs and those diseases to yourself and take it with you to your jail cell. So they're hoping to try and get back in your good graces, to become intimate with you, to spread that disease to you, to then act like, yes, yeah, I told you, I got it from this person. Disgusting. These people are spiritual RAPISTs collective. They know and we know it. Again, I'm going to say it again. Top of the list is your own common family members, so they like a bit of incest. That ain't nothing to them. The truth hurts, isn't it? But this is what they do. And now it's coming to an end. They're not going to use my collective to facilitate their lifestyle anymore. Do you understand? Facilitate your lifestyle off your own back. Not by extorting somebody else with lies and false paperwork and false documentation. Some sense in that. People are, whoever they've been trying to convince is not listening anymore. They're seeing exactly who these people have always been. Then they're going to go back and realize, oh, for a minute, you've always been doing this, so that's also what's going to come up. Just by this one little shit you did, you've just exposed everything you've ever done. So yeah, however far back they've gone, that's exactly what they're doing. And I heard that they're digging deep. Deep. But yeah. So if that resonates with anybody, then that's good. This is madness. But like I said, life goes on, innit? So just know, collective, regardless of how they try to tear people down, it doesn't change who you are. Do you understand? You already proved yourself with just being yourself. So clearly these people don't know how to be themselves, so they like to put on fake personas to appease others. We don't do that. But they want to be mad at you because you want to be your own authentic self. That doesn't make any sense. Now that comes across as a bit psychotic, don't you think? I do think that's a bit psychotic. Listen, but yeah. Yeah, so there it is, guys. There it is in a nutshell. I need to go and eat something now. So I hope you liked my little spread. And yeah, I will be back with another one. Don't know when, don't know how, but yeah, I'll be back. So hopefully like, share, subscribe, and we'll take it from there. I know some people find it very hard to share, so it makes you wonder, like, why are you really here? Just to go for other individuals. Doesn't make any sense. But either way, I'm still getting to where I need to be. And I'm enjoying every moment of it too.